Hey Pisces, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, April 2nd to Sunday, April 9th, 2018. Now what we've got going on this week is Venus hanging out in Taurus, where it moved into late last week, but it's going to be there for a few more days and weeks. And what that's going to do, Pisces, it's going to bring your focus here to talking, communicating, thinking about your life. I think what's going on is you're trying to figure out how to talk to people in your life in a more stable way, so that people understand you, understand what your needs are, and appreciate and value you. Okay, and I think you're trying to figure out how to think and talk to others. Well, yeah, how to talk to others in a way where they appreciate your value, and how to even think to yourself where you appreciate the own value that it is that you have. All right? So I think that's what is a big focus for you. While you're trying to communicate, though, in a more stable and steady way about your values, to be more valued with what's going on, I still think there's some things lingering from the past that it is that you're dealing with. Some of those things that may still be on your mind are going to have to do right here where Mercury and Sun are conjunct this week on Monday and Tuesday, with Mercury going retrograde into this conjunction. And that's going to happen for you in your second house of money, also of confidence, also of your gifts and skills and talents. So I think you want to feel more secure in your life. You want to feel more valued. You want other people to understand your value too. But I think before you can finally feel the comfort and the security that it is that you want, maybe there are still some things that you're trying to tie up the loose ends of in regards to your money, in regards to your finances, in regards to your gifts and skills and talents in some way. Maybe before you can start to communicate in a really solid and stable way about who you are, maybe you need to make sure your finances are in order, that you're making money in the way that you want. Maybe you need to make sure that you're using more of your gifts and skills and talents too in a way that works for you, and that you're just bringing more of that practical security into your life. You know, the way I see this is, how can you communicate about your value if you don't have things in your life that you value, if you aren't doing the things in your life that you value? And I think before you can fully embrace communicating, thinking about your life in a positive way that works, I think you're still trying to make sure you have all the stuff in order to back up this conversation moving forward. And I think that's what you're trying to figure out at the beginning of this week. Sure, I want to be confident in my life. I want to be more stable and secure. I want people to know every good thing that's going on in my life. But before you can communicate about it, you got to make sure you're actually living it and backing it all up. And I think that's what you're trying to figure out, how you can bring more of that stability and that confidence in your life. Yes, so that you can move forward. All right. I think a lot of the stuff that you're thinking about as you're thinking about money, your talents, has a lot to do here where the North Node is in Leo, which for you is going to be in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines, with the Sun and Mercury on Monday and Tuesday of this week making a trine over to the North Node. So I think you're trying to figure out here how you can be more confident with your job, be more confident on the day-to-day, how you can make more money at your job, how you can, what else here, use more of your gifts and skills and talents on the day-to-day. Maybe you're also thinking about how you can be healthier too, all right? So before you can begin to be more open and more communicative and feel more lighthearted working with people in your community, I think you first need to make sure that your job's taken care of, your health is taken care of, and that you're feeling more confident on the day-to-day, making the money that you need, doing the things that really resonate with you, okay? So that's what's going on there. While you're trying to figure all of that stuff out, also on Monday and Tuesday, we also have Saturn and Mars here in a conjunction. And that for you is going to be your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes for the future. So as you're trying to be more confident about your life, about what you do on the day-to-day, I think you're also trying to figure out, where is my life going? Where do I see my life going? What's this future I envision for myself? How can I feel more comfortable, more relaxed, more authentically myself with the life that I currently have? I think you're also trying to figure out how you can start to socialize more or be out and about with groups of people that really do get you. All right, so you're not just thinking about how you can feel more confident and more secure in your life and begin to be more open about it, but I think you're also trying to figure out how you can see a future for yourself that you like and start to associate with people that are better for you. All right. After you do a lot of that kind of thinking at the beginning of the week in the mind, I think then once we get to Wednesday and Thursday, of this week, there becomes more decisions and choices that need to be made, and more hard conversations that come in. That's because around Wednesday, we do have Mercury, as it continues to move retrograde through Aries, make a square over to Saturn, with Saturn being in your 11th and Mercury in your 2nd. And I think what you're trying to figure out on Wednesday is how you really can be more comfortable moving forward, how you really can begin to relax into maybe some kind of job, some set of daily routines, using more of your gifts and skills and talents. And I think you're also trying to figure out how you can envision a future for yourself with the things that you have right now at your disposal, okay? And I think that could bring on Wednesday some hard conversations, either with other people or yourself, or some decisions you have to make about where it is you see your life going, and about how you can get there, about how you can be more comfortable and more confident with this direction and with this place your life is now in, okay? And I think you're trying to figure all of that out in some way, all right? Just trying to bring it all together, envisioning a life for yourself with what has come to you. All right, it could be a little bit difficult. I do, however, see it helping you in some way. That's because as we move throughout the week, on Thursday and Friday, we are going to have Jupiter here in your 9th house of something new and different that you have not done before, and make a sextile to Pluto in your 11th house of your goals and your dreams for the future. All right, which is going to be happening for some time, just because these are slow moving planets, although it's going to come more exact this week. And I think what that's going to bring for you on Thursday and Friday is more insight here on some new goal, some new dream, some new vision for your life and for your future. All right, going on. And I think you're having some hard conversations during the middle of the week, or some hard decisions here about where you see your life going, about your money, how you make money. Do you really want your life to go in this direction with this financial situation? Are you really confident going on with this life and direction that you have now? And I think after you have some of these hard conversations, hard decisions, then towards the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, you start to envision your life in new and different ways. See a new future for yourself. Get more excited about your future coming in. Okay, so I do see it being a positive thing here, but you first have to have the hard conversations, decisions in some way before you can start to see a new life for yourself that you are more excited about. All right, so that's what I see there. Another good thing that I see coming for you is going to be on Saturday, happening this weekend into next week, and that's going to be when Venus in your 3rd house comes into a trine with Saturn in your 11th. And I think what that's going to bring this weekend is a chance not only for you to see a new life for yourself, new groups, socialize with new groups of people, have new dreams for your future, but it's also going to help you to start to communicate about them in a way you like better, in a way you feel more confident about, in some way, to be more open about it, and to be more free to express yourself moving forward, okay? But before you can be more free to express yourself, just to make sure I'm clear, and before you can get more excited about your future, you first need to decide where it is, this future that you see for yourself, and you first need to figure out how you can be more confident, more stable and secure, moving your life in this direction. And once you do that, then these doors are going to open up for you to get excited, for you to communicate in a better way about what's going on with you, all right? So that's what I see going on there, Pisces. Now your card for the week is the Queen of Wands reversed. So this card to me can indicate maybe problems this week, being lighthearted, being happy, working with other people, maybe feeling like, yeah, just things aren't quite the way that you want them to be, that people maybe aren't contributing to your happiness, or it's just being difficult. And I think this card is saying you have to figure out how to shine your light, what you need to shine your life, what will make you happy. Okay, I think you need to listen to your heart to figure out what you really want and enjoy. Okay, coming in, I'm trying to see if there's anything from your chart that would indicate this. All right, and so I think that's what you're trying to figure out here, is how can I feel like I'm more in control of my life, like I'm living more of a life that I really like and that I really want. And I think that's what's going on this week, maybe having to think very seriously, especially with your 11th house, about your future, about where you see your life going. And I think if you can accept a new future, okay, and if you can believe in it, be comfortable with it, be confident with it, and start to commit to it, I think it really is going to help you here to find that happiness that maybe you feel like you're lacking, and to be able to work with people in a way that you just like better. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.